Hello, and welcome to part 2 of this Power Cloud video series. I'm Daniel Hopwood.
And I'm Victoria DeVore.
And we are Technical Solutions Specialists with IBM Cloud. Today we'll give you a brief overview of Power on Cloud, the networking components, HA and DR capabilities, along with backup and migration capabilities. Let's start with a recap of Power on Cloud. IBM's Power Cloud enables you to host your AIX and IBM I workloads in a cloud environment to gain all the cloud-native benefits you have been hearing about, but for your robust enterprise applications. You can run production, mission-critical workloads, and host your DR environment all without the upfront cost of an on-prem system. If you need a further overview of Power on Cloud offering, please review our previous video. Now, let's dive into the networking components of Power on Cloud. When it comes to connecting to the IBM Power Cloud, there are multiple ways to connect. You can connect through a public internet using SSL or a VPN to create a secure connection. Both connections initially connect you to a jump server or a virtual router appliance in classic infrastructure to be able to connect to the Power Cloud colo. This proxy is what enables you to connect your classic infrastructure workload to the Power Cloud environment. To connect your classic infrastructure to Power Cloud, you need to use a direct link connection like Equinix to connect to the separate colo that IBM Power Cloud is hosted in. You can also have a private connection with direct link dedicated to your IBM Cloud environment. This is one of many ways you can solution your Power Cloud environment. We advise you to work with your IBM Cloud architect to find the solution that is right for you. Now, let's discuss how you can create a robust power solution on IBM Power Cloud. One feature we offer to ensure HA in your Power Cloud environment is live partition mobility. Live partition mobility allows us to move LPARs into another Power box during times of maintenance to ensure that your workload is always available, resulting in no application downtime. Next, we have Simplified Remote Restart. Simplified Remote Restart allows you to restart your LPAR on a different power box in case of a failure. It is important to make sure you have the pin feature off to create this HA offering. Otherwise, you are not able to move your workload. We will demonstrate how to toggle the pin feature in part 3 of this series. Lastly, we have OS-based mirroring. OS-based mirroring allows you to create HA environments between on-prem and cloud environments or cloud-to-cloud environments. So your Power Cloud environment can be used for DR or HA in any scenario. Now Victoria will discuss backup methods with Power Cloud.
Thank you, Daniel. So now I'm going to discuss an approach to handling backing up your environment. Cloud Object Storage is the preferred backup method for Power Virtual Servers. Cloud Object Storage is a cost-effective way to store cold or hot data for short or long-term periods with multiple plan options to suit your needs. Using Spectrum Protect as the backup manager, which can run on AIX, data from the LPARs can be transferred via Direct Link Connect to the classic infrastructure and cloud services environment where Cloud Object Storage resides to store the data. Also note that customers can also bring their own backup solution if they choose to do so. Let's discuss how clients can migrate their on-prem workloads to the IBM Cloud Power offering. There are a lot of ways to accomplish this, but I will highlight a few common ones. One way is using Cloud Object Storage, which is an offering I just touched on in the previous slide. You can migrate your environment with Cloud Object Storage by uploading your image to a Cloud Object Storage bucket and then importing it to the LPAR. This is a good approach if you are simply trying to test your workloads. Another option is IBM Services for Cloud Migration, where we handle the migration for you and tailor our services to meet your needs. Additionally, if you have a Power HA license today on-prem, you can use Power HA with GLVM to replicate your LPARs to the cloud. In order to plan out the migration from on-prem to the cloud environment, it is important to have an inventory of your current environment. There are 2 ways to accomplish this. The first way is a more automated approach using an HMC scanner that downloads the system config and outputs the data onto an Excel spreadsheet. Information on how to access this tool is provided on this slide. The second option is a more manual inventory collection approach. The items listed on this slide, such as the operating system, number of CPUs, storage, and memory, capture the most important specs needed to scope out the environment on the cloud. With that, we are at the conclusion of part 2 of our Power Virtual Server on IBM Cloud video series. In today's video, we discussed recommended approaches for networking, resiliency, backup, and migration paths for this offering. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we look forward to you joining us for part 3 of our video series, where we will showcase a live demo of the Power Virtual Servers on IBM Cloud offering. Take care.